Back at it, friends, here on the Hornet Nation podcast, and now joined by, man, time flies, the senior, Jawann, can I still say, Giddy Up Giddens?
Of course, you know.
Good to see you, young man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Good to see you. It's been a while. Season getting underway, just wrapped up a scrimmage, and, you know, there's been some changes in your positioning. When I was here a couple of years ago, that's where we got the name Giddy Up, because you were out there as a running back, and threw the ball, tossed the ball a little bit there as the field general, but now kind of switched over to the defensive side as a linebacker. What's that been like for you? This year that happened. What's that journey, just switching from those positions now to the defensive side of the ball?
You know, I ain't really played. I ain't really been on the defensive side since like 8th grade. So I had some stuff to get back used to, and like learning the plays and stuff. You know, like knowing where to be at, knowing where to be aligned at and stuff, and knowing your job and knowing the situation on the field, and then just being a leader. Just being a leader as a linebacker position. So,
how much have you grown with this program? Because you grew up here, you've been with Huntsville your whole life, and you played football here, and you go through the entire transition, and now a senior. What have you learned the most, and maybe where do you see yourself as a leader now?
It's been a bumpy road. Like you said, I've been here a little minute, but it's been a bumpy road, and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, just be straight. You know what I'm saying? And then, but. What was the question? The leadership.
Where do you feel maybe it's the leadership? Because you got a lot of, you know, younger classmen now that are looking up to you.
I got a lot of dudes, like my little brother. He look up to me, so I just try to be the best leader I can be and lead them in the right direction.
Just wrapped up
be on the best path.
That's right, man. Well, just wrapped up a scrimmage there at Lufkin. Yes, what was that? Where do you feel like you guys maybe came out ahead? Some area that you really improved on?
We came out in like knowing like our coverages and like knowing where to be at on defense and stuff like that. But we need to work on. We feel like we need to work on some tackling and stuff. You know, making more tackles, because we can't be missing them.
You got to wrap them up and take them down.
Got to wrap them up, track the hip and stuff like that. You know, so we got to work on that. We're working on it in practice though. We're gonna be set.
So A&M Consolidated here coming up right around the corner. Going to play that game at Bowers, new stadium, getting ready to open. What are you looking forward to in the matchup?
I'm looking forward to every day. It's gonna be a good game.
When you think
they've been busting us up since middle school, bro.
So maybe a little payback coming up here.
It's like that.
When you look at this matchup, you know, and you go through, you just mentioned earlier here with the scrimmage, one thing you got to work on is tackling. Yes, what do you feel like maybe is outside of that? Maybe what's a key takeaway for this A&M Consolidated game that you guys got to do?
A key takeaway is probably being able to, what I want to do, being able to adapt to different adversity.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I want. Like different, like change in the moments. Like being able to adapt to, what's that word?
Just adapt on the fly when you see change coming to be adapt. I see where I'm picking up what you're putting down, man.
And don't like lose. Don't get out the moment. Stay in the moment.
I like that.
At that time.
Well, speaking of staying in the moment, you know, you've been here, as I mentioned earlier, we've talked about that for many, many years growing up in this community. What's something that you've learned now as a senior through all of your football playing career? What's something that you've learned being a Huntsville Hornet?
You know, never give up and always compete. Whatever you're doing, always compete. It don't matter if you're playing baseball, track, powerlifting, wrestling, just compete.
What's something about Jawann Giddens that maybe we don't know? Something about Jawann that we don't know.
Something about me?
Yeah, that maybe we don't know. Something good. There's a lot of good.
I like to draw.
You like to draw?
Yeah, and I like to paint.
Okay, I love that, man. Awesome. Well, here we are, man. You excited? I know you are.
Yeah,
A&M Consolidated right around the kickoff. Camera's right here, Jawann Giddens. Is it okay? I mean, is that still, do you have a nickname? Has anything changed? What's the nickname?
Nah, I don't got no nickname.
Did you like the Giddy Up?
Still Giddy Up.
Giddy Up Giddens? That didn't take off, did it?
Nah.
All right, it's gonna take off this year.
It's going.
All right, young man. Camera's right here on you. Who do you want to say hello to today, man?
I'm gonna say hello to Granny and all the people at the crib. And that's about it.
All right, there he is, Jawann Giddy Up Giddens. Look for those big tackles coming up.
Yes, sir.
Maybe some quarterback sacks coming your way.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
They're coming. So well, that'll wrap it up here with Jawann Giddens. Appreciate him and his time. And stay locked in right here to the podcast. We'll have more content here as we continue on. Thanks, Jawann. Appreciate you, young man.
Yes, sir. Anytime.